Wednesday did not end with just one season. We just got bombed with the Wednesday Season 2 trailer, and do you know what it looks like? That is what we are going to talk about in this video, so let's get started. Many people have been looking forward to the return of Wednesday. Season 1 had the right dark and creepy mood from Wednesday Addams, and now that Season 2 is almost here, there is a lot of excitement in the air. The trailer is out, and it gives us a little taste of what's to come. The trailer's mood pulls you right back into the strange world of Nevermore Academy, setting the stage for even darker mysteries, more character growth, and exciting experiences. The scary music that creeps up on you at the beginning of the clip sets the mood right away. The beautiful Jenna Ortega plays Wednesday Addams, who stands in front of the school. We know it's Wednesday because of her dark clothes, pale skin, and those sharp eyes that seem to see right through you. The camera slowly zooms in on her. She's standing there cool and collected, but her face shows that she's more determined than ever. She'll be pushed even more this season, that much is clear. We are now in the school as the scene changes. Everything looks fine at first glance. It looks like nothing is wrong as students walk through the halls, talking and laughing. But this is Nevermore Academy, where things are never really normal. Things that are too fast and too dark to be shadows are moving across the walls. There is a lot of stress in the air because something is wrong. As the music builds, it gets louder and more intense, drawing you deeper into the story. The next person we see is Emma Myers as Enid Sinclair. Enid is still as happy and bubbly as ever with her bright clothes and positive attitude. But she looks worried, which is also different about her. It sounds like she's been taking this very seriously, which we didn't see as much of it in the first season. This time, she tells Wednesday something feels different and they need to be careful. Careful isn't my style, but we'll be ready, Wednesday says in her usual cool and slightly creepy way. The way Wednesday is described in this line is perfect. She is calm, always ready for the worst, and never afraid of danger. After this, the trailer gives us a few short, exciting look at what's to come. Wednesday and Enid are seen sneaking through dark halls. They're so quiet that we can barely hear their steps. The camera records their tense looks as they move through the shadows. They're looking for someone or something. There is then a mysterious person in a cloak that stays in the background and is always just out of reach. On the walls of the school, strange symbols start to appear and glow faintly in the dark. Nevermore has a new mystery going on. This one looks even more risky and complicated than the last one. There are also some new personalities who make the story even more interesting. There is a new teacher at Nevermore, and a famous actor plays the part. Just being there gives the scenes more weight. This teacher is strict, and her face doesn't show any weakness. Her eyes are always looking at everything and everyone. The character seems shady right away, like they're hiding something, and you can tell they will be an important part of whatever happens this season. Then, Nevermore has a new student. But it's not your typical new student. It looks like this student has a magical skill that makes them stand out in a school full of strange people. In the trailer, Wednesday is shown closely watching this new student. Her smart mind is already at work trying to figure out what their secret is. The suspense is built in the fact that this figure seems like they could be either a strong ally or a dangerous enemy. The trailer doesn't just show scary and dark scenes, it also hints at some funnier and lighter ones. In a quick shot, Wednesday's trying to teach Enid how to do something scary and dark, like how to make a drink or cast a spell. Even though the job is dark, Enid, who is always the positive optimist, looks both nervous and excited. She wants to learn from her friends. This scene brings out the great relationship between Wednesday and Enid, which was so strong in the first season. Wednesday's dark, serious sense of humor and Enid's bright, bubbly energy make for a great friendship that is both funny and touching. The music builds up as the trailer gets closer to the end. It's at its most tense when Wednesday finally faces the mystery person in the cloak. After the screen goes black, the words "coming soon" in Season 2 show up. These are the most awaited words for the fans. Wednesday standing alone in a dark room with a candle in her hand is a very creepy last shot. As she looks straight into the camera, the flickering light casts shadows on her face. Nevermore has many secrets, and I plan to find them all, she says. There is a serious tone to her words, and you can see it in her eyes. The trailer ends in a strong way that makes you want to know what happens next. This trailer doesn't just give hints about the story, it also goes into deeper ideas that will hit home with viewers. Being yourself is one of the main ideas of Season 2. Even when everyone else is pushing you to change, the show shows how important it is to stay true to yourself. In Wednesday Addams, this idea is shown through her. Throughout the trailer, you can see her struggling with who she is and how to balance her unique traits with what other people expect of her. There are a lot of people who can connect to this struggle, especially in a world that values sameness over difference. Acceptance is a theme that goes hand in hand with individuality. The show looks at how hard it is to be accepted for who you are instead of trying to fit into a certain mold. Wednesday makes friends and forms allies in this tough environment, especially with Enid. Their relationship shows how powerful real connection and understanding can be. The theme of acceptance also brings out the worth of difference and the richness that comes from accepting them. This show's message seems especially important now, making it only not fun to watch but also thought-provoking. The battle between fitting in and standing out is another important theme. This battle is summed up by Wednesday Addams. She's going through adolescence, a time when many people feel like they need to fit in with a world that values order over individuality. People who are going through or have gone through the inner conflict of wanting to be accepted while also wanting to stay true to themselves and their identity will connect strongly with this theme. Everyone goes through this, and Wednesday's story is a strong reminder of how important it is to stay true to yourself. Another important theme in Season 2 is friendship. There is a strong and resilient bond between Wednesday and Enid that goes beyond their differences and social expectations. During the hard times they're going through, their friendship gives them strength and understanding. The relationship adds heart and depth to the show and shows that friendship and connection can light the way even in the darkest times. The trailer also has a main idea of mystery and finding. A lot of the story is about Wednesday's never-ending search for the truth and her interest in the world around her. This theme adds a layer of mystery and intellectual interest, challenging watchers to figure out secrets with the characters. People are interested in the story and can't wait to see where it goes next because it has both mystery and finding. Season 2 of Wednesday is absolutely beautiful to look at. With the right amount of horror and gothic elements, the photography really captures the spirit of Nevermore Academy. Dark and shadowy scenes create an air of mystery and tension that sets the tone for the story that will follow. These choices about what to show set the mood and pull viewers into the creepy but interesting world of the Addams family. Set design is an important part of making the show's visual characters stand out. The style of the Addams family is carefully copied with lots of small details that make you think of both cute and scary things. Every scene is carefully planned to make the watcher feel more like they are in a world that values the unusual and turns the everyday on its head. The set design in Wednesday isn't just a background, it's a character in its own right, giving the story more depth and meaning. In Season 2, special effects are used sparingly but successfully to make the show feel more real. These effects are very important to the mood of the show. For example, the supernatural elements that hint at the secret powers in Nevermore Academy, and the intricate set designs that take viewers to a world where the strange is normal are both very important. They make dramatic moments stronger and draw attention to important story points, making sure that every scene has an effect that lasts. What did you enjoy the most in Wednesday's first season? Do share with us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.